sorry, I was having technical problems. What I usually like to do is come into Mission Planner, set it up for UDP, 115,200. Now remember, this is a freshly installed Mission Planner. This is a 64-bit operating system. Once I have that selected, don't type anything, don't set up any ports, just leave it there. X out of it. Okay. And next, just going to connect to the Open.hd hotspot. Open Mission Planner. And it should come right up with video and parameter telemetry. So yeah, here we go. Take the frame, tilt up, down, right, left, up, down. Video looks good. OSD elements look good. Click to get out of that. And X out of it. Scaling. Good. So it seems to be working well, but for some reason that 5 gigahertz first channel, 5180 megahertz, I believe, I was not able to connect on Mission Planner or Q ground control. The next channel I tried just randomly was 5300. So not sure if this is a glitch or maybe we both have, or people who have been having trouble with it. It could possibly just be because the 5180 channel is just maybe being used nearby. So now I'm going to disconnect from Mission Planner. So I still have the ground going. I'm going to disconnect from Open.hd. All right, so now I'm going to open Q ground control from my Android device.
All right, so I have the hotspot connected on my mobile. I have the custom Open.hd Q ground control app right here. Open that.
Stabilize flight mode. Communication regained.
There we go. I'll let that finish.
Pre-on. Hardware safety switch.
So now one thing to point out, if you click on the Q here up top and go to your comm links, I don't have any ports set up. It just works out of the box with all of the default
hardware
settings.
safety switch.
You know, this message is probably because I'm using Navlink V1 at the moment. You can disregard that message. But looks like that's up and
Pre-on
running.
hardware safety switch.
All right, hope this helps. All right, this is just in response to firemen on RC groups regarding the Open.hd settings. This is his config, and he's using a total of 3 Realtek RTL 8812 cards. I think they're all alpha cards. The 2.4 gigahertz band is not very good on those yet. It's just a driver issue, but it works really well on 5.8. Any kind of testing or use with those cards, for the moment at least, should be on the 5 gigahertz band on one of those channels. So that's the first thing. Second, no, this is all kind of unrelated stuff. Yeah, so telemetry transmission, that's basically between the ground station and the ground pi. It should be WBC, that's right. Telemetry uplink, Navlink, that's correct. And then RC equals Mavlink, and then right here, Ranger or encryption. I know you're not using RC over the USB. However, with the Realtek cards on the uplink side, it is possible that there's some kind of communication going on, and that has to be set to encryption with Realtek cards, because range is basically the original Easy Wi-Fi Broadcast RC, and that has a CTS protocol that the Realtek cards don't have. So you definitely, just to be safe, set this to encryption. And then on the air side, CTS, yes, that's what I was talking about. That needs to be changed to no. And then the flight controller RC baud rate and the telemetry baud rate. This defines the baud rate for your serial. Basically, your RC is the uplink mostly, and the telemetry baud rate is the downlink. They work. The telemetry works both ways, but you can think of it that way. But remember, you have to go into your mission planner serial port, assuming it's serial port 1, and that baud rate has to match what this is. And then MSP, that should always stay where it's at. And without RC, unless you have a switch or button to trigger the sync to the air side, come down to the bottom here. With remote setting enabled equals 2, that means it only saves to the ground. That saves us on bandwidth for the uplink side, with the intent that during the boot, you should get a bunch of text that runs up the screen indicating that it was synchronized. So that's where we discussed the starting the ground side first, and then if you're using something more powerful than a Pi 0 on the air, wait until that RC picture comes up on the boot, and then power on the air, and you should see the text run up. So you have that Smart Sync startup mode set to 1, which is fine. And then yeah, so those, if you just change those things, and maybe at the first time just make sure you copy those settings directly to the Open.hd config text -1 file, or the Open.hd settings 1 text file. Make sure that's set to both SD cards, and you should be good. So yeah, I hope that helps. Thanks.